My name's Kim Wedel, and growing up, I thought everybody everybody was like me. I didn't know that it was a mental illness. And having one all my life, you see things differently. People treat you differently, and family treats you differently. You're the outcast. You tend to be blackballed and not invited, even with family. You're excluded from family functions. And I remember several times asking my mom for help, and by the time I was 15, I was very plain and I need help. And she looked at me and said, talk like that, they'll lock you up and never let you out. And that gave me the clue that you don't bring it up, you don't ever talk about it. And I got worse, and by the time I was 21, I couldn't see any future. And I proceeded to die one night. And the next day, after they found me and brought me back to life, they jump-started me. And my family came to see me, and I got my sister was like, oh, you had to do it on Father's Day when everybody was at my house. I had no idea what day it was, That just secured for me the fact that I couldn't have family to turn to. I only had me. And shortly thereafter, I got married and went south. And by the time my daughter came along, I have DID, dissociative identity disorder. It's just a fancy name for multiple personality disorder. And when I tell people, they say, oh, like Sybil? No, don't compare me with TV shows. Don't compare me with the horror you see on TV. I'm not that bad, But I proceeded to have more and more encounters, and I honestly think that the pregnancy and having my daughter and postpartum all combined into one to really make a big blow up. And I lost myself from the time I was 24 to about 40. By the time 2000 rolled around, I couldn't leave my apartment except for medical appointments. I survived. My fiance now, he was an enabler. We know it now, but we did not know it then. Back then he was saving me from the world outside. He was saving me from myself. He'd do the laundry, do the shopping, everything. And as he pulled back, which was the best thing he could have done, and encouraged me, I took a RAP course, the Wellness Recovery Action Plan by Mary Ellen Copeland. It was a miracle. It gave me back some of my life. It taught me my warning signs. It taught me my triggers. It gave me a crisis plan. It gave me coping skills, things that I never was given by therapists, psychiatrists, anybody. And people had hope in me. They said, yeah, you can get better. And I remember Ken Brademan, my mentor now, but he was the one doing the presenting, and it was like they were talking about bills and regular everyday problems, and it was like I wanted that. I was tired of the overwhelming turmoil that was a constant in my life. I was in and out of the hospital repeatedly, sometimes for 6 weeks at a time. And when the RAP plan, and I applied it to my life, and I got better slowly. I had people believe in me. I had a daughter that went from, why can't you be like other moms? Why do you have to be so different? Why can't you do this? Why can't you do that? And it became, I'm so proud of you, Mommy. And as I got better and I took a little bit of training here and got certified in this and certified in that, I really am proud of you, Mommy, but when are they going to pay you? So she's my kick in the butt. She's my serious. She got me a bottle huggy that says, get over it. When I need to be coddled, I'll go to my David. And when I need to have the kick in the butt and say, hey, I know I'm wrong in my thinking, How do you see it? And she has no qualms about telling me, your thinking's off, regroup. So I proceeded to take a rap training facility. Now I'm a rap facilitator, and I teach rap. I go and talk. I do In Our Own Voice for NAMI. I do presentations on recovery, and I cover from my dark days to my successes. And I always end up saying, my hopes and dreams, I hope that when I leave, they have a different idea about recovery, and that they believe this progressive hope for people. I do staff orientation for the local mental health center, and I'm always telling them, they can get better. They can be me. I used to be, and I'm what could be. And I love the shock value. I helped change the mental health center. I didn't want somebody to go through the 25 years of hell in the system that I went through. And we was able to create a change, and we made it trauma friendly. We made it consumer friendly. Instead of the model recovery, it was the consumer recovery model. It was, what do you think will help you? Not, you're going to do this. I mean, this is a person that went from 12 different pills a day down to 2, and one of them's optional. I am a walking miracle, and I'm really, I can finally say I'm proud of myself. I come to the conference since 2002, and my boss, so to speak, at the mental health center, they helped fund my way here. And they said that sometimes I shouldn't even say anything when I go in to do staff training, that I should just sit there and say, I'm a good example, just look at me. So I have to keep telling myself that once in a while when I get down. I still have days where it's why me, and I may not go out today or tomorrow, but I make sure I go out the next day because I don't want to go back to where I was. I'm happy.